Hello and welcome to another Zach Carnage video. Today I just got back from the UK National Championship 2018 over the weekend. Had a really awesome time. I got top 64 as you can tell from the title, so we're going to be doing just a basic deck profile within this video. Towards the end of it I'll just tag on a little bit of discussion about the deck, but I don't have a great deal of thoughts to put on top of the other deck profiles that I got from the event, which if they're not already up they'll be going up soon, and some of them are being put up on other channels as well, so you'll be able to check out all of those in the future, and yeah, stay tuned with the channel and we'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So the list itself is fairly basic. I mean, there are a few things that you might want to change depending on what you expect to go up against. I think this is just like a very generic list to just sort of deal with the kind of rogue era that we sort of face at UK Nats. But to be honest, you know, if you imagine that you're going to be facing a lot of the mirror matches, you want to tweak things up a bit. There are definitely some better versions of the deck which you'll see on the channel fairly shortly if they're not already up. So for the list, we're on triple Candina, triple Licorice, and one Lilybell. Shoutouts to Tim Cox. We're running the low rarity version of this deck because we don't want to get hit by the warped cards there. You can get away with playing 2 of this, but having 3 lets you put damage on board so much more, and it just seems pretty nice sometimes. So that's why we play them all. For hand traps, triple Droll, triple Ash. I don't think you should play this unless it does something with your deck. So obviously you can play it in this deck because Reincarnation Droll is a thing. This is just so generic that you want to play it anyway. To be honest, hand traps are very mediocre at the moment in this format, to be honest. People have to play around this, but because they play around this it doesn't do that much, and this never does as much as you want it to do anymore because nothing's taking too much away from your opponent. You might hit Desires, but no, everything else is just 1 that you've taken out from them. For spells, we run a triple field spell, a triple more field spell. This card is insane, so why not run 6 of it? Plus you need 9 Candinas in the deck. If you see your Trickstars, you're playing. If you don't, then you're sort of struggling along. For Sky Strikers, triple Engage, triple Hornet, fairly standard. Then I went with 1 Afterburners, 1 Waves, and 1 Widow Anchor. I think you should definitely cut this down to 2. I think it's taking up too much space, and you could just there's better stuff to play over it, to be honest. I used to think that this was the best one out of these 2. But I'm debating this just because if you face the mirror you want to get rid of Licorice really early, and this just sort of does that. Plus you apply so much pressure with if your opponent has 2 set back row, you have 3 spells engraved, you play this on a monster, then suddenly if one of their back row it's a big deal to lose it, they just have to flip it anyway. Whereas this, you have to hope you pick the right one. So this forces out the relevant one, and this just this you're just sort of guessing. So I think this is the better one to play. This just lets you steal games. Playing triple Scapegoat because who doesn't like having 4 materials to play with? This is wrong. This is good. I don't think you should play this. So you get the nice fact that even if your opponent draws you, at least you have 2 cards from it. But it doesn't let you play around draw reincarnation stuff, and it doesn't you're playing a deck where you have a win condition that you have to be searching before you play this anyway, because so often you just sort of you need the Lilybell, or you need the thing that you search from the engage in order to win a match. So I don't +1s are nice, but the risk is kind of slightly too high with this deck at the moment. I think it's alright in my version, actually, to be honest, because I've got the 3 targets for the engage, but if you change the deck to make it better, you take these out and you put something better in. Triple Cold, I think it's necessary. I wanted some kind of out to draw reincarnation, and I didn't want to play Gammas because I think the risk is slightly too high that it's just not relevant. And this comes up in really weird, niche scenarios. I hit a Meliseek with this, and it's just stole the game from there. So it's a nice card. I think you should play at least 2 at the moment, to be honest. That's it for the spells, and then for the traps, triple Reincarnation, Yeah, like you can probably play 2, but Hand Disruption is so nice, like, and this is way better than Mind Crush, so I'd rather have 3. And like reviving resources is super important in a lot of games. Like there are just some games where searching this is significantly better than searching a Lico to add back the Candina, but it depends on your scenarios. So I think this is like pretty good. So that's the main deck. 40 cards. For the extra, running the most broken cards in the game, the 4 Perry tokens, all the best cards, summons everything that you need. Then we got double Kigari, 1 Shizuku, the standard, double Link Spider. I played the Mermaid because I didn't want to auto-lose to like any deck that could make an Ibly. I mean, there aren't very many hands where you just sort of lose to it, but I didn't want to be in that situation. I didn't want to throw a game just because of it. It never came up, so it doesn't really matter. I played like 1 Gookie in the whole event. I played Spiral as well, so like it could have been relevant there. It just didn't happen to come up. So I think it's like it's okay, but you'd rather play something that's actually relevant, like an Ingesu or something. 1 Space Insulator. This card's great. I never got to do the like revive thing, but unless you point at stuff, which is cool with a token. Cerberus is way better than people seem to think it is. Like, you just pop stuff, like, you can get rid of your opponent's licorice and things, which can be really relevant in certain scenarios, and, like, it just helps you push through all the tokens that your opponent sets up at different points if you can't make a top logic or something. Goblin, you need it for the OTK, plus, like, the board with these 3 is so good, so you just, like, you want to be able to make it. It never came up for me, but I'd like it. Like, it came off the OTK, which was cool. Phoenix came up like all the time. This card is so good. You just have to play it to out certain stuff. Unicorn came up a couple of times. It's good. It's generic. Like, you out things. It's the best, like, it's the best 3 that you sort of just go into generically. Sometimes you go into Trisbana. I think I like burned someone to death with this once, so it's like sometimes it's relevant. And then for the 4s, Firewall for the OTK, because like it's super relevant. Shoutouts to Zab for letting me do this to him twice in match 1. That was pretty nice. Also played Bomber Dragon. I think this is the best Link 4 in the deck. I never made it at the event. I would have loved to have made it at the event, but like, at least I don't remember making it. But it's such a good card. And then Borrowload, you have to play it, I think, but it never came up for me, so like, you just have to play it in case your opponent makes it. And especially with this version, I don't have an Ingesu, so I need an out to like Diablos and stuff, so this is like enough for that. That's the extra, just 15 there, and then for the side, still more standard stuff. Triple Shared Ride, triple Twisters, because you're going into UK Nat, so you're going to face a lot of like trap decks, because for some reason Stun is like any kind of like stunny slow deck that says a lot of traps. It's super popular in like in the UK for some reason. I don't know why. So you have to play it. Then I played double Heavy Storm Duster. I would have liked this to have been 3, but I didn't have a 3rd, so I just played 2. It came up once. I hit like I think I hit a light stage with it, and that was about it. I played double Evenly Matched. This was initially 3, and I was playing Secret Village. I cut Secret Village because one of the guys from Outs, John, actually pointed out. So like, I was thinking, hey, you could do like Space Insulator pointing at Iv with a field spell. It's really hard for people to out. The only issue is it takes like 3 cards to sell out, so it sucks, and it uses your Lily Bell. But it's so hard for the mirror to out because they have to like hard draw a Candina. Because they can't search with any of the spells. But then like I just thought about it a bit more, and I was like, I don't want to take the risk of that. I'll just draw a Candina and out it, because it would suck using 3 cards and then they use like 2 cards or something and out it. So I took out the village, which meant that I didn't really want to have like just 1 random card in the side deck, because it was in the extra at the time. So I was like, I'll take out another thing that seems the least relevant. I think the second, like the 3rd Evenly is like the least relevant card in the side deck that I had at the time, so I just took it out and played the 2, and it was fine. I think I'm sure, yeah, I saw both of them in one game, but like, it just happens, it's okay. Triple Impermanence, should be good, never saw it. Like, yeah, it's like, just side it in for Gookie, I guess. Double Mind Crush, shoutouts to Jason for letting me borrow his at the event. This card is like, It's mediocre. You really want it in certain scenarios, but it's super easy to just like bait it. I was talking with Tom Payne on the way back from the event, and like it's so easy to just bait this, and if you do it, it's pretty much always just one because you very rarely hit two. Like taking out Candina is very nice, that kind of thing, but otherwise it's just kind of mediocre. So that's it for the list. Just thinking on changes I'd make. Obviously, I'd cut the desires. I think I cut the waves from the main. So that's 3 slots. I think I'd make a 4th slot and run the Mech Knight engine, which was popular with the Disciples group. I think that's really solid. And that deck profile will be up fairly soon, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's like the way to go to apply a lot of pressure to the mirror match. Yeah. So I've got a bunch of shoutouts that I wanted to make. It's gone like beyond midnight at this point, so I'm really tired, so I just figured I'd write down all the ones that I could remember at the time, and I'm really sorry if I forget anyone from this list. So first off, shoutouts to the Outs group, so everyone who came to the event, so Jason, John, Callum, Terry. We had like a really awesome time at the event. We all did okay, and like most of us like nearly made it in Top Car. I think I'm the only one who actually made it into Top Car, but like a few of us got mats and stuff, so that's really cool for the event. Especially shoutouts to Jason for lending me the Mind Crushes, Daniel for lending me Borrowload. He didn't come to the event, but he lent me his Borrowload for the event. It never came up, but you know, it's nice to have just in case. Shoutouts to Rory for lending me a Sayuja that I didn't actually play, but thanks for lending it anyway. And also shoutouts to everyone who I haven't mentioned from Outs, just all the guys from the group, and hopefully the society carries on in the future. That would be pretty cool. Also shoutouts to everyone that I've done a deck profile for from the event, like not from the event, from the regionals, from top decks, all that support and stuff, especially the guys that I got to meet. It was really great to meet so many people. I got to like chat with Alex, with Alfie, I got to hang out with Lewis a bit, although I haven't done his deck profile in quite a while. Like there's just tons of people who are just like, you chat with them a bit online and you get a feel that they're fairly nice people, and you meet them in person and you just get reassured that these like, it's just really genuine, nice people that it's cool to hang out with and just chat some Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's really great to meet all of you guys. Also shoutouts to like Cormac and Team Grey Bros. Obviously, you know, mostly they were playing at Irish Nats. But yeah, they're just like, they're really chill people and they're really nice to hang out with as well. What else have we got? Shoutouts to the Disciples, insane number of people who made it into Top Cut. That was just ridiculous. You guys like put in so much work and like absolutely insane. What else we? Oh, especially Connor, who I played in the start of Top 64. Knocked me out of Top 64, but it was well deserved. Yeah, he's really nice. Gave me a lot of encouragement. It was really great, and his deck profile will be up fairly soon as well. Shout outs also to Phil and all the guys who came over from Germany. Just great to be able to chat between rounds about stuff. Shout outs to all the people who beat me but then didn't drop. It turns out if you convince people who beat you but then they do like, then they figure that they want to play side events, if you convince them to keep playing Swiss, it kind of helps out a fair bit. So yeah, shout outs to all of you guys for sticking with the guns, just playing all the Swiss rounds. Shout outs to Tom Payne for chatting with me on all of the journey back from Birmingham back to my back to Oxford. Shoutouts to Terry Wang for the final round of Swiss. Most fun that I've had throughout the entire event, so that was really cool. Shoutouts to the trading group, the UK and Europe one, for constant support for Perry and also for like getting me cards within time, which was really, really useful. Shoutouts to Perry for being constantly supportive. He's here all the time, he's helping me through. I didn't come to Nats in physical form because there were a fair few threats towards him, so I figured it's probably better to just leave him here for now. And lastly, shoutouts to my wonderful girlfriend for being really supportive, especially of like the channel with Top Deck. She has to put up with so much random stuff, and she's just like constantly helping out with it all, so it's really, really awesome. Thanks for watching this video. If you got any comments or suggestions that you would like to make, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell button for notifications for future uploads. Feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and check out the other videos in the similar series that we're running on the channel. We've got the UK Nats deck profiles, Top Deck, and some dual videos up as well, so feel free to take a look into those, and I'll see you guys in the next video.